Hey guys, Josh here, back for some more Jaws of the Lion. I can't get enough. I'm having a blast. I'm really enjoying myself. This has been a really cool experience. As you can tell, I now have three characters. I brought in the Void Warden. I couldn't resist. It's just too cool of a character, and I thought I probably won't get to play him because after this, we'll be in our Gloomhaven. I could pick up the Void Warden maybe later, but I'm really loving my Cragheart right now too. So, and I want to play the other characters in Gloomhaven as well. So I'm bring her in. We'll see if it's too much, and we'll go from there. But for now, tonight we're playing scenario 3, the Black Ship. I've got Gloomhaven Helper ready to go, which is just freaking awesome. This whole thing is like I love Gloomhaven Helper. I can't recommend it enough. It was only a few bucks to purchase the app. More than worth it for sure. And rather than stand up and read off of the board with everything set up, I'm gonna just I took a picture of it and I'll read it from my cell phone. Another thing on scenario 2, I messed up. I was starting to move the bad guys before the door was open, so small issue, but whatever, it's fine. But anyways, let's dive into scenario 3, the Black Ship. Introduction. After getting your fill of stew and plenty of rest at the Sleeping Lion, you start off early in the morning. The first order of business is looking for information on someone named Roland. He seems to be making a trade out of buying fresh corpses, and you'd like to know why. It's a slow going at first, but you eventually find a pair of vermlings down in the sinking market who seem overly interested in cadaver disposal. After some rough persuasion, they cough up that they too are being paid by a man named Roland to deliver bodies. They even give you the drop off location, some derelict ship at the old docks. You head down to the pier and look around. It doesn't take long to spot the suspicious vessel. Not only is it leaking some vile black liquid from the hull, but there are two men wearing red robes standing guard outside of the dock. They notice you eyeing them and begin making threatening gestures for you to move along. Looks like getting to the bottom of this is going to require cracking a few more skulls. Special rules. Make sure characters add the first two ability cards marked 1 to their deck, so their starting hand now consists of 8 cards. One more thing I mentioned, I added the Void Warden. I went ahead and gave them 25 gold. I think that's a good start out. Like I don't want the Void Warden to be too far behind, so I gave him 25 gold. And I had him buy a stamina potion. I also replaced all the necessary cards. So I replaced the A cards with the B cards, and then I added the level 1 cards just like where we're supposed to be. So she's all caught up. I feel that's fair. But anyways, with that, we're starting here. We've got an elite number 1 and a regular number 2, and these guys are called zealots. So that's interesting. And then a door. So once we open the door, then these guys will add them to initiative, and we'll be able to go through. This part here is all water, so it says it's difficult terrain, so it requires 2 movement points to enter unless you have jump. So we have to enter it with 2, and then I guess we move about freely, and we can move out however we want to. But there you have it. Also, now that we have 3 characters, we have to use the middle bar to decide what bad guys are going to be added to the map. We also have a treasure token here, number 10. So we'll find out what that is when we get it, hopefully. I think the plan right now is to take out these guys, come through the door, come this way, and then through here. The goal is to kill all the enemies, so everybody's got to be dead for us to succeed on this one. More bad guys, bigger area, so it should be interesting to see. I went ahead before I started recording. I picked out my first round of cards so we can just dive right in real quick. So with that, and I have to remember what I did. So the hatchet is going on initiative 25. Okay, the demolitionist is going on initiative 19. And the Void Warden is going on initiative 23. All right. Ooh, they have really quick initiative. Oh, and we get cursed. Oh no, we do not want to get attacked by them at all. So it's going to move to. Oof. Okay. Move to attack for 1 and 2 damage and curse. So let's see. Let's see if there's a way we can take these. There's no way to take. So let's see if we can take 2 out. If we can take 2 out by range, they're going to go 1, 2. Okay, they're going to still catch the Demolitionist. Well, let's see. So the Demolitionist goes first. I have Explosive Blitz and Crushing Weight. What I was going to do. Let's see. So I think I'm going to use. Man, this is bad. There's 2 damage. Yeah, there's no way to get through it. So maybe have the Demolitionist go in and just take both of those curses. Ugh, that sucks. Well, let's try to take out. I was going to aim for the elite, but I think I'm going to actually try to take out that regular one now that curse is going on there, because that's bad. So we're going to use the bottom of Explosive Blitz to move 4. We're just going to move 1, 2. Okay. And then this is going to be the problem, putting them all in the right place. And then we're going to use the top of Crushing Weight. So we're going to attack 3 and add +2 to the attack and gain 1 experience if the target is adjacent to a wall. We're adjacent to a wall. So that's going to be 5. Yeah, I wonder if I should. So they're going to go. It's going to go first. So it's going to go 1, 2. Yeah, and then they're both going to attack. It's better to get 1 curse than 2 curses, because so we're gonna try to take out 2. I think that's the best idea. So we're gonna do attack 5, and we gain 1 experience. Attack 5 +1 is 6, so 2 is definitely dead. And I'm not sure if we are supposed to be adding. I just realized that. Are we supposed to be adding coins to the dead people? Let me pause real quick and let me look up. At what point we introduced that. Okay, so scenario 2 rules. I didn't even have to pause. Scenario 2 rules says that 1 money token is also placed anytime a monster dies. Okay, so I should have been doing that in scenario 2 as well, which that kind of sucks, but okay. Great. So that's the Demolitionist turn. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have the elite is going to move 2. 1. It's actually 1. And it's going to attack for 2. -1 is 1. So we're going to take 1 damage. That puts us down to 7. And then we are going to gain Curse. Let me just look that up real quick. I believe we just shuffle Curse card into attack modifier deck. Find those real quick. Here's the less cards. Curse index. 1 curse. Okay, and that gets removed once it gets pulled, but that stinks. So I think we're gonna have to just put it in, and we'll shuffle it up. Well, that didn't go nearly how I wanted it. I was going really fast initiative on everybody because I was hoping to take both of them out before they even attack us, but they got that 19 on initiative, which stinks. So okay, well, we'll just have to deal with it. So that's Demolitionist turn. The Zealot is now the Void Warden. So let me remember. Oh yes, and I was hoping. That. So the plan initially, in my mind, was that the Demolitionist would go up, would do a bunch of damage to 1, but keep it alive. Then I'd have the Void Warden use this suggestion card to have them attack each other and basically finish each other off, or at least one finish the other off. But now that's not going to work. So I can move 3. Let's see here. Force 1 enemy within range. Force 1 enemy within range. So those aren't going to work. So I'm going to have to use these. So let's do. I'm out of range right now, so I'm going to have to move forward a bit. Let's just move forward 2. So I'm going to use the bottom of suggestion to move 3. I'm going to move 2. So muddle range 3. Move up to 3 hexes away. Then 1 enemy within 3 hexes gain disadvantage on his next attack. So hopefully, guy will be dead, but just in case, we'll chuck muddle on there. Okay, and then I'm going to use the top of turn out the lights, attack 3, range 3. So we're going to attack for 3 plus 0. Oops, I got that upside down. So that's going to be 3 damage. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's still alive. That's the end of the Void Warden's turn. And then Hatchet's turn. So, okay. And I'm going to change around my cards again. I plan on use the top of close cuts to move in there and attack both of them just in case. But there's this close cuts, bottom of close cuts is move 4, loot 1. Ooh, I'm going to lose that card though. Maybe that's not a good idea. Let's see how it goes. So we're range 3, so I'm going to use the top of stopping power to attack 3, range 3. And I'm going to use... Oh, I don't have anything else to buff that attack. I'm playing with my Cragheart. So that's 3. Let's hope I get +1. +1, 4. So that Zealot is dead. Okay. So now, so that was the top of stopping power. I can use the bottom of close cuts to move my base of 2, or I can move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and loot 1 and get 2. But I'm going to lose a card. Sure, why not? I mean, if the worst thing, we have to play it again, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to loot 1. So we get 2 gold, 2 money tokens. So that's good. Okay, that's the end of the round. Next round. All right. So let me pick my cards. I have 3 people, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, ready to go. It does take longer, so it's not like 3 people deciding on their round all at the same time. It's one person deciding 3 different 3 different characters. So it's like 3 times as long. And as you can tell, I'm usually the slowest to decide on my cards anyways. So, but there's cables everywhere. But I finally decided. I'm ready. Let's get started. So Hatchet is 18. Okay. Demolitionist, I'm going to have them go at 88, which is weird, I know, but we'll get to it. And Void Warden, I'm going to go at 15. And then, so what's going to happen? So draw. Okay, so then Void Warden goes first. So they are going to use the top of Signs of Void. One ally within range 3 may perform shield 1. So I'm going to put shield 1 here. And then that same ally may perform move 2. I've realized that the Demolitionist is very slow. So those boots that may give you a little bit extra movement might be the way to go with this. So hold on before I do this. So the Demolitionist goes. 1 is triggered, so let me look up 1 real quick, and let's find out what's going on with that. Okay, 1. You burst into the cargo hold, and a foul smell hits you in the face. A river of sticky black liquid flows through the ship, pouring between the various cracks in the hull. The source appears to be beyond the far door, but first, you have to fight your way past more ruffians and their pets. Okay, so we're going to add, let's see here, 2 snakes, 2 and 3. And they're regular. 2 and 3. They only have 2 hit points. And then we're going to add 2 zealots, and they're the regulars, and they're 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Okay. Perfect. Oh, ooh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, well, anyways. And then I'm going to use the bottom of Black Boon to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go there. Actually, we're going to go. Yep, I think that's good. Okay, so that's Void Warden's turn. The hatchet now is going to go. So let's say we're going to move. We're going to first use the favorite, which this is the cool gimmick of the hatchet that I find really cool. So I'm going to use the top of the favorite. Place one of your character tokens on this card. You may add +3 attack to any of your ranged attacks by moving the token from this card to the target after the attack ability is resolved. When the target dies, place the token on the hex in which it died. If you loot that hex, return the token to this card, and you gain 2 XP. So I'm going to go ahead and gain 2 XP. Okay, so I put a token, and I'm going to 3D print an axe, which I've seen on Reddit, and it's awesome. So you can just kind of park it. You can put the hatchet on the top of one of the enemies, and then you can set it on the tile after they're dead. That's cool. So that's kind of a build, and then I'm going to move 5. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's right into that hex, right? Okay, perfect. Actually, do I want to? So they're going to move 3, and they can jump. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we're going to have him take the attack, unfortunately. Okay, so there's that. All right, so now the basic giant viper is move 3. So 2 is going to go first. This is going to move 1, and then it's going to attack. Ooh. So 1. It's going to try to maximize, right? So it's going to go 1, 2. I wonder if jump allows you to get into difficult terrain. I don't think it does. Requires 2 movement points to enter unless you have jump. Oh, bummer. Okay, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3. I did this completely wrong. So it's going to attack 0, and it's going to, what is that icon? Poison. Oh no, that's bad. Target all adjacent enemies. Oof, I did not think about that. Good job, guys. Good job. Why didn't I look at the card before I moved in? Okay, so it's going to attack 0. +0, so 0, but it's still poisoned, so that's the hatchet. So the hatchet is now poisoned. Yuck. Then it's going to attack Void Warden next. +0, so still 0 damage, but they're poisoned still, which that sucks. Okay, so that's 2's turn. So now it's 3's turn. They're going to move 1, 2. And yeah, they're not going to jump into that trap. 1, 2, 3. Nope. So this is their move. So they attack the hatchet for 0 +1. So the hatchet takes 1 damage and gains poisoned, which he's already poisoned. So that's okay. All right. That's the end of the snake's turn. The zealots. They're going to move 1 and attack 1 poison. Ooh, all these guys have poison. Okay, so that one's going to move 1. This one would move 1, which I really want him to move 1 because the plan is to have the Demolitionist move in and attack him. I was hoping that he'd be able to move towards them, but you have to have 2 movement to move into a difficult terrain, so they can't move. So he's just going to stay there, which sucks. Now, the Demolitionist, which they're going to have a bad round. I'm just wondering if I should change anything. No, I mean there's no. Oh yeah, I could attack that snake. Which yes, I will definitely do that. So I am going to let's use the bottom of Piston Punch. but I'm just going to use the basic movement on it to move 2. I'm just going to move 1, and then I'm going to move and use the top of Implode for attack 3 and Muddle. So 3 plus 1 is 4 on snake number 2, so that kills him. Good. Gets a little money token there. Okay. Well, they would have been muddled, but that doesn't matter. Shield now goes away because it's just until the end of the round, which it is the end of the round now. So yeah, okay. Again, I'll pick some cards and I'll be right back. That didn't go how I wanted it. I really wanted the Demolitionist to move up here, have this guy move into the difficult terrain, and then be able to attack him, but it didn't work out that way, so we'll change our tactics. We're definitely going to go fast. We're going to want to take out 3 and 4 immediately because, dang. Yeah, so... Okay, well, let me look at my cards. I'll be right back. Whew, this is difficult, guys. Okay, so we're going to see how this works. It is hard to manage, but Hatchet's going on 24. Let's see, Demolitionist is going on 37. I wanted to go a lot faster, but I don't have a lot of fast cards. And then Void Warden is going on 72. Oh no. Okay, well that's not too bad, I guess. They're going to heal themselves and then move 3. Okay. Attack, move 3, attack 1, poison, target 2. And we're all clumped up. Ugh, so they're going to nail us. Bummer. Okay. Well, okay. Let's see if I can take out the snake before. So I'm going to use, as a Hatchet's turn, so I'm going to use the bottom of center mass. And I wonder... So my plan was to move there, but I can push. So I can move here, push the snake in, but then I have a ranged attack that is going to be wasted. It'll be a disadvantage for number 4. I mean, I guess they're going to heal 1 anyways. And they might actually move back, which that might be a good thing. Yeah, and that would guarantee killing that snake. Yep, okay. So I'm going to use the bottom of center mass to move 3. So I'm just going to move 1. And then I'm going to push 2, target 1 adjacent enemy. So the snake's going to move into the trap. It does 2 damage. That kills the snake in the trap. Snake is dead. Good. And then I'm going to use, let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, way out of range. So double throw, unfortunately. Attack 2, range 3, target 2. So I'm going to attack 4 with disadvantage. 1, 2. Okay, so it's plus 0. So that's 2 damage to number 4. Okay. Not good. I need to work on it. And part of the reason why I'm playing this by myself too is because you can tell, and I'm being humble here, that Ethan and Kevin, they understand the tactics a lot better than I do. I'm a little short-sighted. I have troubles thinking ahead sometimes. So this is good for me to play by myself, to play a bunch of different characters so I can start having that more critical mind, thinking way ahead, starting to plan my moves based on what other people do. So I think playing by myself for this is really good, as well as just having fun and playing it. So there's that. Oh, and I'm going to move my little hatchet token to 4. Oh yeah, and I add 3 to the attack. Okay, yeah, place 1 of your character tokens on this card. If you may add plus 3 attack to any of your ranged attacks by moving the token from this card to the target after the attack ability is resolved. When the target dies, place a token on your hex and then which it died. So do I do 3 damage to him right now? Okay. So it says somebody said, I found out that this is not the case. The +3 attack is added immediately. I'm down with that. Some random person on Reddit said it, so I'll take it. So that's +3. So 4 is dead. So my little token goes on there, as well as the gold piece. Okay, great. That's really good news. Okay. What's this? That's my cards. Okay, so that's the end of the hatchet's turn. So we're going to have to pick that hatchet back up again on this round, or next time. So, but maybe we can move in and loot the treasure and the gold piece and the hatchet all at once. Cool. Okay. So now the hatchet is done. The zealot heals self 1, so 3 is at full already. They're going to move 3, attack 1, range 2. So they're going to go 1, 2, and then I guess 3. Oh no, I guess they would just move there and that's it. And they're going to attack the Void Warden for 1 damage, -1, nothing. Perfect. I like that. Okay, the Demolitionist is next. Okay, that changes things. So I can move 3. So I didn't do the right cards as usual. So I have like a build card. Okay, well let's do that. So we're going to do wind up. The top of wind up on your next 2 attacks, add +2 to the attack, and then we're going to use the bottom of the big one to move 3 and push 1. So I can move up and push 3 away, or I could dive into the water and loot, or I could loot that other one. So we're going to have to take 3 out, and he's at full next time. Yeah, because we want the hatchet to move here and loot all that. And then the Void Warden can probably take out 3, maybe? No, I don't think they can. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3. And we'll loot that. And then we're not going to push anything. So, okay. There's that. So we're down to 2 cards with the hatchet, 2 with the Demolitionist, and there's going to be 2 with the Void Warden after this. So we're all going to take a short rest probably. The Void Warden is going to, this is cool, the top of Close the Abyss, heal 2, range 2, target 2. All allies who remove poison with the heal gain bless. Awesome, right? So we're going to heal the Void Warden themselves. So they're going to gain a bless card. So that's going to go into their deck. And we're going to heal the hatchet. So they gain a bless. So let's mix those cards back in again real quick. So that's cool. I like that. That's a cool card, especially for this round. And I wonder if they did that on purpose because this would be the first time we're seeing this card for the Void Warden, and a lot of stuff does poison. So it worked out pretty good getting that poison. We didn't get any attacks, so there wasn't extra damage, which is good. And then we gained a bless on top of a curse in the deck. So that's good. And then we're going to use the bottom of Gift of the Void. And we are going to heal 2, range 3. So we're going to heal up the Demolitionist that goes back up to 8 just to cap him off, and the Hatchet goes back up to 8, which probably isn't the best use of that card, but what do you got? Okay, all right, that's the end of the round, and we're going to go to the next round now. So right now there's only that one Zealot, and we have to pop open this other door before we can do anything. So, all right, let's take a look at the cards, and well, it should be pretty easy actually. Yeah, let's see here. Yep, so the Hatchet's going to go at 46. Okay, the Demolitionist is going to... So we could have them... Yeah, let's do that. I think we can do it. Okay, they're going to go on 20. Okay, and then the Void Warden. Let's see here. Yeah, and we're going to probably lose all their abilities, but I'm going to go at 67. 67 or 68, so 67 it is. Okay. What? Seriously? Oh, he went so fast. Why? All right, well, move 2, attack 1, and curse. So the Demolitionist has the higher initiative, so he's going to attack the Demolitionist for 1 damage, 2 damage. Okay, 7, 6. And they get another curse card added to their deck. Ugh, goodness, there's a lot of cursing and stuff going on in here. So let's shuffle this. That's the end of their turn. So now it's the Demolitionist turn next. They are going to... yes, definitely. So we are going to use... Well, let's see. So we'll kill him there. Strengthen. Yeah, let's do that instead. So we're going to use the bottom of knock out the support to move 2. So we're going to go 1, 2 from around here. And then it says destroy 1 adjacent obstacle. If you do, perform strengthen self. So he's the Demolitionist is now strengthened. Get swole, y'all. And then, so that's the bottom of that card. Now we're going to do the top of 1, 2 punch. We're going to attack 3. So we get advantage on all these because we're strengthened. So first attack 2. Advantage is +1, so that's 3 damage. 2, 3. And then we're going to do advantage again for the attack 1. So that's 1 damage, 1 damage. That kills him. Perfect. Yep. All right, so that gold piece goes right there. Perfect. And that one's dead. It did its damage, though, with that curse, which sucks. But what are you going to do? So Demolitionist is done. The Hatchet is next. So they are going to use the bottom of Retrieval. The bottom of Retrieval to move 1. So we're going to move into here and loot 1. So we're going to loot that. We're going to get our Hatchet back, and we're going to loot this chest, which is number 10. So let's look that up real quick. Is that here? I can never remember where. Here it's 10. Fateful Compass, item 27. Cool. Let's pull that out. 27. Fateful Compass. It's worth 25 gold. During your turn, force one enemy within range 3 to perform a move 2 action with you controlling the action. Ooh, cool. So that's really awesome. We get our hatchet back, we gain a gold piece, which is great. We're looking good. Cool, and we gained this cool Fateful Compass. Okay, that's it for the hatchet. Good old Chuck and Void Warden. Oh, I forgot, I mentioned, I didn't mention this, but I named the Void Warden Sheila. I don't know why. It sounded right. But, okay. Sheila is now going to move. Man, there's just no good. So we're just gonna move. We're gonna use the bottom of Wicked Scratch to move 2, 1, 2. Delete that. And then we're gonna use the top of Lure of the Void to do nothing because there's nobody around. Okay, that's the end of the round. Oops. There we go. Okay, we're all gonna short rest. Oh yeah, and then the hatchet, I forgot. We're using the top of Disorienting Barrage to do nothing, basically, because there's no enemies at this point. We're gonna short rest. So let's lose one card randomly. I lost Second Wind, so that's a move 5, which that sucks. Because we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could get right there. So, well, we have a move 4. Do we have a move 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can do that. But we lose that card. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna have to take a damage to keep that card because we need to get, because we're the only one that's gonna get in there and trigger that. We're gonna run out. So let's get another card. Close Cuts. We lost Close Cuts, and there's no getting around it. We're just losing Close Cuts. So okay. Demolitionist is going to lose a card for their short rest. They're going to lose Implode. Okay, that's not bad. And then the Void Warden is going to take a short rest because they gotta. And they are going to lose Close the Abyss. So heal 2, range 2. Ooh, that's another one that's that. If we heal poison, we gain bless. Yeah, they're gonna have to take damage to keep that one. Get a different one. The Black Boon, heal 3, range 3, and a move 4. Well, that's it. Okay. Well, now let's decide what we want to do. The hatchet's gonna be pretty straightforward. We're gonna move 5. We're gonna get in there and trigger that, and then we're gonna do within range a bunch of them. So maybe a good attack 1, range 3 metal. Okay, well, there's one done. I'll pick the other ones and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I got it. So the hatchet's going to go on 18. The Demolitionist is going on 19. And the Wind Warden is going to go on 23. Okay. All right, so the hatchet goes first. So we're going to use the bottom of Second Wind to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, we're right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, we had a move 4, but we didn't want to lose that. So okay, and then so the door opens. Let's read 2. The smell gets even worse when you finally open the door to the back cabin. More of these robed madmen were performing some sort of incantation over an altar piled high with severed limbs and unidentifiable mounds of flesh. With the flies buzzing and the strange guttural howls, all you want to do is get as far away as possible, but you have a job to do. So you commence with the killing. Yeah, we do. We're gonna use the top of Disorienting Barrage. Attack 1, range 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Target 3, and we're gonna muddle all of them. So that's good. We're also so after the resolve, we can just add 3 damage to one attack. So, and I wonder if each time we do it, we gain 2 XP. I think it's just a one-time thing, but so let's do that. So let's attack 5. Okay, so we need to add their initiatives real quick. So 5 is a normie, and 6 is a normie, and then an elite viper, which is move 1 and immobilize, and attack 3, poison and immobilize. Okay, that'll be good. Range 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 will be out of range. Perfect. This round is going amazing. Okay, so we're going to attack 5 first. Plus 1, so that's 2 damage on 5. Okay, attack 6 next. Times 2, which that kind of stinks because it's only 1 damage, so that's 2 damage. Okay, and they're both muddled. Okay, and then the Viper, we're going to do 1 damage to it. And I think that I want to chuck the hatchet at this this Viper, which is going to kill him. Because I don't want to get that poison and immobilize and all that other stuff. It just feels like bad news. So we'll put the coin down and the hatchet on top there. Okay, so that's the hatchet's turn. Done. Demolitionist is way out of range, so they're going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get into there, and then so that's the bottom of explosive blitz, and then we're going to use the top of piston punch to basically do nothing. Okay, that's that. Now the Void Warden is going to go, so this is cool. So we're going to use so we're going to use the bottom of suggestion to move 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we muddle range 3, which there's nobody to muddle. So that's that card. And then we're going to use the top of Gift of the Void. 1 ally within range 3. 1, 2, 3, which is the hatchet. Can attack 2, range 3. Perfect. So I am going to have him attack 6 for... Oh, and I need to shuffle these up because I got that times 2. Was that a bless? I can't tell. Let me just look real quick. Is that my normal times 2 or is that the bless times 2? Okay, that's the hatchets times 2. This is the bless times 2. So we lose that bless card, unfortunately. Oh, we weren't supposed to shuffle. Oh, dang it. Oh well. Too late now. Kind of spoiled myself by looking at all those cards, but so I feel like I'm not cheating. I'll shuffle these up. Okay, I'll remember that for next time to look out for it. Okay, and then so he's going to target attack 2 range 3 on 6 plus 1, so that's 3 damage to 6, so that kills him. Awesome, great, and then that's the end of the Void Warden's turn. Cool. Then the basic zealots go. They don't move. They attack 3, range 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're out of range, so nothing happens. It's at the end of the round. So it's our turn now. So my goal, I think, is going to be getting in and looting. It's going to be hard to do, though. Okay. I think I got it. So the hatchet's going to go on 24. Demolitionist is going to go on 20. And the Void Warden's going to go on 72. Super slow, and there's a reason for that. So let's draw. Move 1, attack 1, poison. Perfect. Okay, so the Demolitionist goes first. They are going to use the bottom of the big one to move 3. 1, 2. They're going to loot because they are way out of range, and they're not going to make it there before the hatchet has his way. And then we're going to use the top of knockout support to do nothing. Demolitionist is done. The hatchet is now going to go. So they are going to... Oh, dang. I did not think about that. Okay, well, we can still make this work here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to push 2, so we're using the bottom of center mass. And then we were going to use the top of stopping power to attack 3, range 3. So we could get to 5. He's at 2 hit points. He's move 1, attack 1. So he's going to come 1 closer to us. But I think we want to keep him alive for 1 more round so we can loot a bit more. So I'm not going to use the top of stopping power. We've got plenty of cards left to take him out. So we're going to do that. And yeah, I think that's the end of the hatchet's turn. So I just changed my mind because I was planning on moving into here, looting this one, and then taking him out. But we're not going to do that now. So Void Warden's turn. And I can't believe that the Zealot moves after her because she went super slow. So we are going to move 2. Yeah, we're just going to go 1, 2. We're going to move in here with the bottom of Close the Abyss. We're just going to use the basic one. And then we'd use the top of Turn Out Lights, but we're not going to use it. That's the end of that. Perfect. Cool. Okay. Now the Zealot is going to move 1, attack 1. There's nothing there. All right. So that's the end of the round. 1 more round, guys, and we're going to take him out. So. Okay, I've decided. So the hatchet's going to go on 46. Hatchet's going to go on 46. The Demolitionist is going to go on 22. And the Void Warden is going to go on 67. Okay. Good, so it's going to stay right there, so that's a good thing. Okay, so the Demolitionist goes. So they are going to move 2. I mean, they're just gonna park there. So we'll jump back in the water. 1, 2, there we go. So it's the bottom of crushing weight, and then the top of 1, 2 punch. I'm doing nothing. Okay, unfortunately, we're wasting Demolitionist round, and we wasted this wind up, which sucks. But oh well, you live and learn. All right, the Zealot is going to heal 1 self, move 3, attack 1, range 2. So the Mr. Chuck is going to get it for 1, 0 damage. Perfect. Now it's the hatchet's turn. This is where it gets cool, guys. So we're going to let's see. Kind of messed up a little bit. I should have had. No, that would have. Well, could we have done this? Move 2. Yeah. Oh well. So I had this cool plan, right? So I was going to have the Void Warden. So I was going to have him move one, loot one. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to use the bottom of retrieval to move one, and loot one. So we get 2 coins, and we get our hatchet back. And then we're going to use the top of double throw to attack 2, range 3. So we're going to attack 5, and we're going to do that 3 damage on top of it. So it's going to take him out, probably, unless it's the crit fail. Even with 3, we can add 3 to the attack. I don't know if that applies. I think it's just 3 damage straight out. But my plan was to have the Void Warden force. So it used the top of Signs of the Void to, I guess 1, 2, 3. We're out of range. So I was going to have him move 2, 1, 2 to move here. And then I was going to have him move 1, loot, and then I was going to use my Fateful Compass to push this guy back, and then, and then move up here and be able to loot 1 more coin. But anyways, that doesn't make any sense to you, but whatever. So we're going to attack 2, range 3, target 2, plus 0, so that's 2 damage. 1, 2, and then I'm going to chuck my hatchet at him, which does 3 more damage, and that kills him. And coin. And that's the end of the round. The Void Warden can now go, but they're just going to stay there because there's nothing left for them to do. What I should have had them done is have them move up this way and be able to loot that coin, but oh well. All right, that's the end of the scenario. So I have this. It's a supplemental scenario book, and it says to open up to page 2. When I opened it up, I realized that all of the perforations for the spiral are broken, so that stinks. I'm going to have to call support on it and see if they can send me another one. I've also heard that the living corpses are labeled incorrectly on both sides, so I'm going to look that up, and I'm going to just kind of lump it in with one big ticket. But anyways, the black ship conclusion. It certainly doesn't give you pleasure sifting through human remains on the altar, but it does end up proving useful in between the bouts of vomiting. You find a necklace, one Sandy described in detail as never leaving the neck of her husband. With this in hand, you can bring at least some peace to the blacksmith's widow and inform the city guard that this whole situation. That sucks. Still, you have a sneaking suspicion that this isn't the end of the trial. These robed men were certainly all underlings, which means Roland is still out there. One could make the argument that this is the city guard's job, but you search the cabin of the ship anyway and find a curious map. It is a crude depiction of the boiler district, and one building is clearly marked. Surely it couldn't hurt to check it out. Rewards: each character gains 1 perk. See the next section to learn to play guide for details. New location: a ritual in stone. Cool. So we gain a perk, which that's awesome. So I'll look through these and decide what we want to do. But we gain, so let's look at the Learn to Play guide for Scenario 3. Let's see. Scenario 2 complete. Scenario 3 rules. So difficult terrain. Experience, active bonuses, shield, jump, long rest, multiple target focuses, new conditions. Scenario 3 complete. Congratulations on completing Scenario 3. Make sure to play through the end of the round, then read the conclusion text and rewards. As always, mark the scenario as complete and city map build. Fully refresh your character, covering all cards, items, remove all conditions, tokens, blah, blah, blah. Record the money you collected with each token converting to 2 gold and will deal with experience. Each character should now note their experience total, tracked during the scenario on their experience dial, each time they gained experience through an action. From now on, you'll also gain additional experience for completing a scenario. Completing this and all other scenarios covered in this book rewards 6 experience to the character. The total value of the experience gained should be recorded in the XP notes on your character sheet. It takes 45 to reach 2. So that would always go. Okay, so we gain 6 XP each. Also, we receive a perk, so we get to pick from the perks on our character sheet. So I'll look that over. Um, Bad cards from the deck. Okay, so I'm familiar with perks from Gloomhaven. And now, new city interaction events. Starting now, each time you successfully complete a scenario, you must encounter a city event. Before doing this for the first time, I will retrieve the events deck from the box and shuffle the cards. Okay, and then I'm familiar with how to use city event cards, so we are going to, we're gonna, looks like we do, starting now, each time you successfully complete a scenario, which we just did, so we're going to encounter a city event. Um, and then, so we're going to do that. Then also it says characters should now retrieve the remainder of level 1 cards from their character's large box and add them to their other level 1 cards, removing all level A and B cards permanently. The A and B cards will never be used again. The rest are your full set of level 1 cards, which you have access to for the rest of the campaign. Each character now has a different number of cards in their pool, available, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. And I wonder if we have X cards here. And it looks like from now on, we're going to be adding our battle goals, which is cool. The element board is also going to be added. Spawning monsters is going to be added. Full monster ability decks. Cool. We're going to have objectives. Cool. All right. That's exciting. So let me look through and see what I want to add for perks. But in the meantime, so the hatchet gains, good old Chuck gains 6, 7, 8 XP, and he gains 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 gold. So he's at 13 now. Great. Then the Demolitionist is going to gain 2, 4 gold. So that's going to go 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's going to put them up to 21 gold. And then they're going to gain, they gained 1 XP from something. I don't remember. But they're going to gain 7 XP. And I'll look back. Are there any of my cards? Let me just look real quick that gains an XP. Oh yeah, add to the attack and gain 1 XP if the target is adjacent to the wall, right there at the very beginning. So yep, we definitely gained that 1 extra XP. So that's that. And then Sheila, she's going to gain 2 gold, so that's going to put her up to 17. And she's gaining 6 XP. All right, cool. Okay, let me look through the perks, and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I got them all figured out. So the Chuck, the hatchet, is going to replace 1+0 card with a +1 wound card, which I really like wound because it just does 1 damage every round. So that's powerful. So I did that for the hatchet. For Boom the Demolitionist, I replaced 1+1 card with a +2 wound card. So that will be good too. So that will be awesome. And then the Human Void Warden, Sheila, I replaced, or I added 1+1 Heal 1 ally card, which I really like this card because we got +1 to the attack and this +1, so I can heal 1 to an ally, and it doesn't have to be adjacent or within a certain range. As long as I'm within line of sight, they heal 1. So that's really good to give that just a little bit extra healing. So as a support character, I think that's really cool. Great. So I think I'll do a city event next episode right before getting into scenario 4. I think that's kind of the way. So we're supposed to heal up, then encounter a city event, then go into a scenario. So thank you again for watching. I'm having a blast. It does take longer for me to pick cards, but so this one has taken an hour and 15 minutes total, and it'll be less for you guys because I'm going to edit out a lot of me just glaring at my cards. But yeah, an hour and 15 minutes for a scenario is not bad at all, even with playing 3 characters. So I feel good about it. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.